Hi, my name is Andrew Cooperthwaite. I'm the Alpine Product Manager with Head Tyrolia, and today we're in the Boulder showroom talking about the Vector line of boots. The Vector line of boots, if you pay attention to any of the magazine test reviews, always a highly touted boot in every boot test that you read about. And that's truly because of the fit is exceptional in this boot, and the performance really takes the boot to a whole nother level. We use in these boots a last shape that is 101 millimeters in the forefoot, tapers back to a very nice, concise heel, very V-shaped type of last, so that we get a great fit around the heel. So let's dive into the details of these boots a little bit more. As I mentioned, 101 millimeter last on these boots. We use a triple injection boot shell technology, and that allows us to use a frame of stiffer plastic to really channel the energy to the ski, and then a softer plastic to wrap the foot, and then an even softer plastic through the throat of the boot to allow for easy entry. The boot that I have here is the Vector 125. We use a double power buckle, which reduces the leverage needed to close the buckle by 50%. Really great feature when you're out on the hill. Very easy to use with a glove or a mitten on. Then in the bail, you can see this bail looks very similar to a spine, and this is called a spine flex bail. And this bail, the heart of it is a cable that's run through the bail itself. So if I pop this off, you can see all that flexibility. So this spine flex buckle is unique to Head, and it allows us to use a bail that really wraps the shaft of the leg, wraps the foot without dropping the shell onto the foot and increasing the pressure points. In addition to the spine flex and double power lever buckles, we also have the flex tuning on the rear of the boot. So this is our ability to go ahead and change this flex from 125 flex index to a 115 flex index just by removing that upper screw rivet there. When we get into the interior of the boot, we talk about the liner. The Vector line throughout uses the Perfect Fit liner. And the Perfect Fit liner is a fully customizable boot liner that takes an impression of the interior of the shell as well as your foot. So not only are we taking the nuances of the foot, of your foot in particular, but also the nuances of the shell. It gives a seamless transition from the liner to the shell, really increases the performance of the boot as well as the fit of the boot. The Perfect Fit liner can be used in an oven situation, very quick to fit. You can go ahead and put the liner and the shell completely in the oven. You can check more of that out on our Perfect Fit video that's on the YouTube channel as well. In the 115 model, very similar to the 125, we just, instead of using spine flex, we use a spine tech buckle. All the other features that you find in the 125, double power leveler, Perfect Fit liner, are all still there, tri-injection shell. In the women's lineup of the Vector, we have the women's 105 that I'm holding here, and we lower the cuff height in the women's. We scallop the back of the Perfect Fit liner to allow for that lower calf height on the women's calf as opposed to a men's calf. We also use the macro ratchet on the front of the boot to allow for adjustment within a higher volume calf. Spine tech buckles, 101 millimeter last on the women's boots. So just to recap the Vector line, in the men's, we have a 125 flex, we have a 115 flex, a 105, and then we have a new boot this year called the Vector 100. In the women's, we have the 105 and a new boot this year called the Vector Women's 100. And that is the Vector line. Urge you to get out in these boots, try them out, go ahead, get on the hill, rip them up, feel how that comfort lasts all day, and the performance is there no matter what you're doing.